Previously on Trails Through Daybreak, the party successfully recovered Giacomo's blackmailed books so that the client could remove their page. Afterwards, Renee discussed Melchior's affiliations and dumped a monster extermination quest on Van. Finally, the client for the missing sister quest turned out to be a stalker, and the party chose to blackmail him to force him to stop his evil ways.
And now, a news break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Preparations are proceeding at a fever pitch for Tharbad's upcoming film festival. With reservations at the 6-star Al Jumeirah Hotel already at 90% capacity, it's sure to be fully booked before long. And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. A fire warning has been issued around Edith due to continued sunny yet dry weather. Overall, however, pleasant weather is expected across the country, making it a perfect week to enjoy the outdoors.
Thanks for the update. Here we are with the latest in traffic.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road courtesy of the Calvard Roadway Information Center. The traffic jam on the highway toward Dierk Memorial Park caused by monsters earlier today has since been cleared out by the Bracer Guild. The 10-Selge traffic jam toward the Aubert District and the 5-Selge one toward the Seiden District still persist.
That's all we have for now.
Okay, this will force me into the next part of the story. Okay, we're wrapped up on wrapped our work here. Suppose it's time we go handle CID's job. Yeah, the main story will advance. When this happens, you'll no longer be able to freely move around town. Ride the subway. I think I did everything I could. This is the Seiden District. Our target's in the waterways underneath here. Whoa, the air here is so different from the other districts. It's very businessy. Well, a lot of government bodies and big companies work out of here. There's a large police station over there that no doubt contributes too. The hotel over to our left is really famous and regularly hosts important visitors from abroad. How interesting. You sure know a lot about this area, Agnes. Well, I do live here. I'd say it's natural to know a lot about the city you live in. So where are we supposed to enter this underground waterway? The entrance should be under that bridge over there. It's past 3, so it's getting late. That and we weren't exactly planning to look around this area. So let's just head straight over. Here we are. This does look like the spot. So we're busting the door down since it's locked. No, put that away. We've been given the code to open it. I think I input it here. Okay, come on. What a gloomy passageway. If I had to guess, it must be 20 to 30 years old. Yeah, it doesn't look like many folks come through here. Meaning we may run into some real nasty monsters. We should really be careful then. I'm feeling pumped already. Me too. Wait, what? Nothing. Nothing makes a warrior feel more alive than a tough battle. I think I get what you mean. Skip out and practice and you'll get rusty in no time. I see. Same goes for dancers, performers, and the like. Slack off for too long and you'll be off your game when you need it the most. Your heart and body just won't be in it. I suppose that makes sense. Also, make sure you pace yourselves in here. Gotta save some strength for the big one we're after. I'm ready to go. You even hear what I just said?
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
That works.
I did it! I'm stronger than ever!
Force Emblem. Prevent stat down.
On, you slowpokes! Let's go, go, go! I'm fired up!
There! She's just a giant ball of energy, ain't she? There!
Yes, she is. And a very dependable ball of energy at that.
There!
Beginning engagement! Brace yourself!
I'll take you on.
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Keep it up! It's working!
What? There!
Show 'em what you're capable of.
Gotcha!
There!
One more! Nice!
Seriously, it's way too confined here.
Kick butt, man! There! Ooh, a treasure chest!
EP charge 2. Okay, carry bomb S tablet. Seriously, these confined spaces are evil. Step of mass. Celestial bomb.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Commencing battle. Charge attack available.
Let's pull it together and fight! Down!
Unleashing Shard Strike.
Oh, it's just too many. Dude, this is so evil and cringe.
Flames protect us!
Pull out all the stops!
Yeah! Yeah!
Have some more!
Then! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Keep it up! It's working! Now! Perfect chance!
Okay.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Going all in.
Yuspi ala haban.
Promise, these guys are not lined up very conveniently.
Keep it up! It's working!
Oh my goodness, I really hate how Vance S-Craft seems to have no AoE whatsoever.
Activating
Time
skill!
for the...
Boost stage trigger unlocked! Give them your all!
Time for the...
Boost gauge limiter unlocked! Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Yes! Expand!
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Oh my goodness.
Stay calm and work through it!
You're exposed!
Bruh, this is so evil.
Flames protect us!
Pull out all the stops!
Keep it up! Activate your skill! There we go! Perfect chance! Keep it up! It's working!
Going all in!
Here goes!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah!
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
Give me power!
Boost gauge limit increased.
They're down! Here goes!
Dude, I have to exit shard mode again just for this stupid battle.
Pull out all the stops!
Activating drive!
How did we reach all that far? Holy shit. Seriously, the range on some of these attacks is kind of ridiculous.
Keep it up! It's working!
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out.
This'll hurt. Later, son.
I'll take it from
Nice.
here. There.
Looks like a gesture.
You're a true professional, Van. Let's pull it together and fight. Next one. That'll finish. There.
Citrine ring.
The mechanisms here are ancient. I'm surprised they're still up and running.
Whoever created them probably kept the design simple so they'd last a long time. Makes sense to me.
That looks like a Marlboro. Found him. I can't believe a thing like this has been lurking under the city all this time. It won't be for much longer. This will be the final leg of today's training, so make it count.
Time for you to focus.
It's faster than my tank. Of course it fucking is.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Time to go all out.
Initializing drive.
This is your chance for a shard boost. Activating drive.
Delayed, of course it does.
You'll pay for that.
Zypha, activate.
Okay.
Shard boost to get the upper hand. Flames protect us. Ben!
Over here. All for you.
There! There! Perfect chance!
This is your chance for a shard boost. Attack their weakness with an art.
Okay.
Good luck!
Acid cloud.
Activating drive.
Certain arts will be more effective. Initializing drive.
A chance.
Yeah, this is not good.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Good luck! Certain arts will work better.
I wish I had full CP, damn it.
Zypha activate.
There! Mary!
There.
Ha! Yes! Perfect chance! This'll
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Yusbi ala haban basna!
Slow down. Not good.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Flames protect us!
Certain initializing drive.
Damn, he's already almost... No.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Wait, what's the green...
Their weakness with an art.
The heck is the green thing? His shield? Is that what Earthguard does? Huh. I think that's what Earthguard does. It has like an overshield like in RPG Maker games.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Zypha activate.
There! Yes! There! Mary!
There.
There goes my shields. Not cool.
Certain arts will be more effective.
I should probably recast Flaming Prayer.
Chance for a shard boost.
A chance!
I should probably recast my coins.
Activating skill.
Over here! All for you!
Yes! Perfect chance!
This is your chance for a shard boost. Activating drive.
Got your number!
Got your number! Wait, I'm blinded! Shit. Okay.
Mary!
Yes, having two casters do this at the same time is pretty convenient, isn't it?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better. Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all out. Attack their weakness with an art.
Plasma Sphere Seal. Actually...
Activating drive. There.
Oh shit, I cast the wrong person.
There!
Perfect chance.
Okay.
This is your chance for a shard boost. Attack their weakness with an art.
This'll hurt. Flames. Breathe onto us.
Delayed.
I'll take you on.
I'm rotting.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Good luck.
Okay, I still got hate up.
To get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better. Good luck. Activating drive.
There!
There. Yes.
Wow, my evasion is not working. Shit.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Okay.
Time to go.
Initializing drive.
This is your activating drive.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Think fast! Take this!
There. Yes. Yeah. Mary. Perfect chance.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Pull out all the stops!
Activating drive.
Oh shit, it's a buff. And it healed? Yeah, that's not fair, dude. That's actually so unfair.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going all in.
Yeah, giving the enemies healing and buffing at the same time is extremely unfair.
Time to go.
Certain arts will be more initializing drive.
I owe you one. A chance!
Like, seriously, how am I supposed to stand up to shit like this?
Certain arts will work better.
Out DPSing them is very hard when I don't get a lot of CP gain for what I do.
Keep it up.
Cypher activate!
Yes. Here goes.
I'm running out of items, huh?
This'll hurt. Flames. Breathe onto us.
What?
Eat this!
Dude. What's even the point of my coin shit if you just went for me anyways? I'm like literally as far away as I can be.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Time to go all out.
Initializing drive.
working! There! You saved me!
A chance!
I still have my hatred up. The hell?
Attack their weakness with an art! Keep it up! It's working!
This'll hurt.
Aerial Buster.
Certain arts will work better! And go all out! Do your worst!
Activating drive.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Here goes.
See. Wish I had a fourth party member.
Good luck!
You're almost stunned, huh?
Flames protect us!
How'd I miss? Oh my god. I have hit up courts and it doesn't even work anymore. Seriously, hit up I feel like got nerfed. It feels like they lowered the amount of accuracy it boosts you by.
Initializing drive.
Bruh.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Good luck! Activating drive!
Shit, I don't have hate up anymore.
Shard boost.
There!
There! Yes! Yeah, Mary!
A chance!
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Certain arts will work better!
This'll hurt.
Give them your all!
Think fast. Take this! Here goes.
Give them your all!
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge
All you
limiter
on, yes.
unlocked.
Oh man.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Flames protect us!
Activating drive.
You'll pay for that.
Activating skill!
Time for the main.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked! Yeah! Mary! There! Yes!
Got him! Sloppy but worked.
On up.
I did it! I'm powered up!
Found Vitality Droplet. Wait, what a fearsome monster. I've seen worse. That one actually made me sweat a little. You two really are something. I'm completely exhausted. We'd be way worse off right now if we didn't have you backing us up. Yeah, I wouldn't guess you were a student if I didn't know better. Heh, I'm glad I could help, so should we head back up? Definitely, I'm starving. Heh, you don't skip a beat. Let's roll.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
I don't know why that was gray. Okay, but once looks like there's something waiting for us outside too.
Huh?
A Genesis here?
Is something wrong? Did anyone else see the Genesis light up just now?
On your toes, you two. Right there!
No way!
How did you notice me? Who are you people?
None of your business. But I've got an idea of who you are.
Between the silhouette of cat ears and the way she moves.
It's gotta be that kinkster Grimcat.
Who are you calling a kinkster?
So this is that famous thief. I can't see her that well through the camouflage, but she's wearing a really tight jumpsuit. That outfit's so adult. Oh, will I be able to wear something like that someday? Harry, stop! She's not a good role model.
Jeez, I've hardly known you a minute and you're already corrupting the kids.
Leave me alone! This is what Grimcat is supposed to wear.
So you admit to being Grimcat?
Oh. Fine, sure. I'm Grimcat. You got a problem with that?
Couldn't care less, if I'm being honest.
Come on, you're meeting a celebrity. Anyway, what do you want? You don't look like bracers. If you're down here, you can't be ordinary people. Wait a minute, are you trying to lure me into a trap?
No, not at all. We're just here because the CID...
You're with the feds? This jerk's been asking for it since the word go, so sorry girls, but I'm forcing my way through.
Do your worst, Toots.
Wait, do we really have to fight?
This will be great training. Few opponents are as agile as her.
We don't have a contract on her, but she might have a Genesis.
I'll teach you not to underestimate me.
Can't we talk this out?
Deploying shark!
Oh no. Really fast
Get
too.
ready for a world of hurt.
Ow.
Chance!
Okay. Better stand next to you. Let's see.
Going all in.
A chance!
Just gonna use the same strat.
Time to go all out!
Initializing drive.
I'm just gonna move over here.
To get the upper hand!
Yeah, you need to, like, not concentrate on my mages. Please don't dodge it. Please don't dodge it. Good.
Chance!
Okay.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
I'll show you how it's done.
Flames! Breathe onto us! There! Yes!
Bring it on!
Oh, not good.
Use a sharp boost!
Seriously, I can't even debuff the enemy's stuff anymore.
Flames protect us!
What's wrong, huh?
Okay.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Going all in.
Let's see. Flaming Prayer. I don't need to recast it yet.
What's wrong, huh?
Let's just heal Van.
Activating drive.
Since I'm on a Zero Arts turn, I can probably afford to
I'll show you how it's done.
use an Umbra Cracker.
There! Yes!
There!
There!
Thanks, pal.
No!
Getting away.
I'll take you on!
Oh shit, he's been... has he been affected? Not good.
Go all out!
Yeah, he's been affected. Fuck.
I'll show you how it's done.
What should I do?
If I use White Heal, I should take it off, right?
Grab the light! White heal!
I owe you one.
Mary!
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Your chance for a shard boost.
He is good.
This'll hurt!
Going all in.
Breathe onto us! There!
Do you still have hate up?
Use a sharp boost.
2 turns of hate up. Okay.
Keep it up! It's working!
Zypha, activate!
Okay, we're good to go.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Going all in.
Zypha, activate!
There!
Can't move. Nice. That was actually a pretty lucky one.
A chance!
But she seems to be immune to rot, sadly. Let's do this and just keep casting.
Wrong, huh?
Okay.
Time to go all out! Activating drive! Zypha, activate! There! Yes!
Ready for this? You're toast!
Please don't be instant death. Ow.
Yeah! Mary!
No way!
Here goes.
Okay, stunned. Cool.
Good luck!
Okay.
Flames protect us!
I should have put Forte on him.
I'll show you how it's done.
Full boost! Go all activating
Time
skill!
for the main event! Vandalize! Raid!
Maybe you're not all talk.
Boost gauge! Limiter unlocked!
Damn it. Still going.
Going all in.
Okay. If I do this, I can force him to do a follow-up.
Go all out!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Perfect chance!
Okay.
I'll show you how it's done.
Have some more!
Didn't get him all the way up. That got him all the way up.
Time to go all out! Huh?
Activating drive.
Okay.
Go all out! Flames protect us! Give them your all! There!
Here goes.
Activating skill!
Time for the main event!
Are you kidding me?
Boost gauge, limiter unlocked!
Okay, we didn't get her all the way down, but it still gave us Sepif and stuff. That's a win.
Not bad.
You're quick on your feet, but ain't it time to close this book on this? Because I can read your every move. How about you take off that mask before I take it off for you? Is this necessary? There's no job for this. If I didn't know any better, I think Vance's the bad guy here. Maybe he wants the cash price or information on Grimcat. Seriously? That's his aim?
Ugh. You really get under my skin, you know that? I've had enough. It's time to pull out all the stops!
Her S-craft you're holding back this entire time? Look at life, she's got a battle aura. That's gonna be a quote for that applies to almost every thing, every situation in this series. Oh?
I'm gonna put you in your... timeout. Oh, holy crap, when did it get so late? Oh, I'm in so much trouble. I hope you know this is all your fault.
You're the one who joins in for a fight. We won't keep you here for my training if you need to go. If you're in a hurry, you should probably get going.
Yeah, I guess so. At least the two of you have some common decency. But this guy's a dirtbag, and someday I'll get him back for smearing my name.
She's not exactly what I pictured. Yeah, I figured she'd be more someone like Blue Blonde. Ha ha ha. Even more of a letdown than I was expecting. There's no need to be so harsh. She was really strong, though. Even before she powered up, I could tell she was a genuine warrior. Yeah, and she's using something that ain't a Zypha or a Ramda to cloak herself. I wonder if that has to do with why my Genesis lit up earlier. Oh, right, Right, we should have questioned her about if she was carrying any weird artifacts. What's the matter? Footsteps, lots of them! Over there! Not again. Almada? No, the cops.
What the?
Lady Luck just ain't on our side.
That's our line!
We sure run into each other often, don't we, Spriggan? How about you two and your new friend come fill us in down at the station?
Okay, you've made it clear that you were there on a good job given to you by a CID. Then we can go, right? We're busy people, you know? Of course you can't. How do we know that working for the CID wasn't just a cover story and you were secretly working with Grimcat? Oh, come on, it's the cop's job to prove we're guilty, not ours to prove we're innocent. You guys sure suck at this. Maybe you should think about a career change. Say it again. So what, she steal someone from a government building? After she told you she was coming too, but man, you still couldn't stop her. Grrr. I mean, can't say I don't feel bad for you getting screwed over like that. But don't go taking your frustration out on good law-abiding citizens. You, a good law-abiding citizen? Besides, she only caught us off guard because she used to darken that gas. Nate! Even putting Grimcat aside for a moment. What were you thinking, taking a student and a child into a place full of monsters? To say nothing of the dangerous-looking weapon the child had. Oh, come on, that's the tiniest gunblade I've ever seen. Yeah, that one you got a fair point with. But it's not like I told them to come with me, I was just respecting their decisions. As for the weapon, did you want us to take care of a tough CID request with our bare hands or something? I tell ya, is this any way to treat people who worked for the good of their country? If you were thinking of your country, you'd be a little more cooperative with its law enforcement. Yet you never share more information than necessary. Wield deadly weapons of unknown origin. Now you're training children in combat. Deadly weapons of unknown origin? Come on, it's just a freaking stun baton. No one can be blamed for thinking you might be colluding with terrorists. So are either of you feeling ready to talk now? So this is getting me nowhere. I'll just have to give up and hope Inspector Daswani has better luck. Don't even think about it. What? I've received hostage training. You won't be able to torture a word out of me. Torture? But if you must try it, torture me and me alone. Please, leave Agnes out of this. Thanks? But it wouldn't sit right with me if you were the only one who suffered. So we're going to suffer through this together. Aw, you're so kind. No one's going to be suffering anything. The press would have a field day. And you really shouldn't put yourselves in danger like that again, especially with shady men like that one. I'm saying this for your own good. Yes, I'm actually questioning them right now. What? You're serious? What's up with that reaction? It's clearly not Renee this time. I thought that was going to be the CID again. Not. Just who is that girl? Oh, it's the Kruger. Oh, whatever. Just get out of here. You ain't gotta tell me twice. See ya. Yeah, most of the Kruger warriors pulling strings here and there. Man, that was a headache I didn't need. This is all that Kinkster's fault. I always knew I might find myself facing off against police one day, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon after moving to Calvard. I still can't believe I've now been interrogated twice in such a short time. Tell me about it. Gotta be rough for a model student like you, huh? I'm fine. I'm part of this operation now, too. Do you want me to teach you how to withstand torture in case you ever need it? I'm certain I'm not going to need that. Are you sure? Because Armada is still a thing. We might get captured by them someday. Or so I hope. Anyway, why were we just allowed to go like that? Was wondering the same thing. So was I. Surely they aren't onto me. Anyway, that marks the end of the day's training. Good job, both of you. How about we go celebrate? Oh, where are we going? To the movie theater we walked past earlier. It's on me. Really? Yay! There's one movie I had my eyes on for a while, so this is as good a chance as any to check it out. And just so we're clear, I'm not being baited by the churros, okay? Heh, oh, I'm sure. Then shall we get going? I can't wait. Salvatore Gaudi's newest work, Golden Blood. The man's done it again. Sure, this story's been done 1,000 times, but it's splashy and exciting enough to cover for its lack of originality. And casting Judith Lancer as the lead was an inspired choice. Shame I couldn't see a night showing of the uncut version. At least those Mont Blanc churros were as good as they looked. Maybe I can grab some more when we go out to pick up our commemorative pamphlets. Wait a sec. Hey, Van. You noticed it too. Aren't those moves just like... It's gotta be a coincidence. Right, huh, there's no way. That was amazing. My heart was racing the whole time. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was really cool. But the main character's outfit was really revealing, don't you think? Yeah, I wasn't sure where to look sometimes. Not bad for a welcoming party, I guess. Stay in your seats. We've got a special surprise for everyone. Huh?
Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I'm the actress who played Zoe, Judith Lancer.
Judith! You rock!
No way, it's the real Zoe. Talk about lucky. Hey Van, is this common at screenings nowadays? Nah, it ain't often movie stars come greet the fans. What a fun bonus for a welcoming party then. Few people get to see the movie stars in the flesh.
Well, for me, the most memorable scene to shoot was the escape sequence in the climax. The rain was beating down on us, and everyone on set was soaked to the bone. But Salvatore still made us do more than 10 reshoots. He yelled at me, "Judith, show more ass! Assertiveness." He was so persistent. I was about ready to snap by the time we finally finished for the day.
That was great.
Man, it really is her, isn't it? I think you're right. Sai, who would have guessed? Do you think we should tell the police? Nah, I've spent more than enough time with the cops today. So much for the reward money, but we still need to know about her genesis. She must have one, right? It wouldn't react otherwise. Oh, it's sun's setting already. Don't know about you guys, but I could go for some grub. Me too. Those churros were a good snack, but I'm hungry again. You're a growing girl, after all. Does anything sound good? There are plenty of options around.
If it's a meal you're after, I would be more than happy to provide.
Shit.
It's good to see you again too, Mr. Arkride.
Cut to the chase. What are you doing here? We're not here for your story arc, are we?
I'm in Edith to tend to some business, namely, meeting with you.
Let me guess, now we have to do HAUA jobs as well, huh? Yes, we gotta do all the jobs no one else wants to do.
My associates happen to run an excellent restaurant just down the way. Perhaps we can continue this conversation there?
I knew something was off about him. First the CID and now HAUA. It seems like he's figured out my true identity, too. I'll have to talk to Mom and Grammy about this.
My name is Sao Lee, president of Heiyue Trading Limited. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Heiyue, isn't that? Wherever you're thinking, you're probably right. Some see them as the protectors of Easterners everywhere. But if you ask me, they're the biggest crime syndicate in the whole Republic.
Ours is an organization of many faces.
But now they have competition. If you don't mind me asking, what can we do for you, sir? Or maybe they're going to use us to try to do something about Armada. They don't want to get upstaged. I've guarded you and Van der Queen, at least. Awfully kind way of putting it. This guy's given me 2 jobs for Heiyue before. The mural was good, but he was using me plain as day both times. Frankly, I was hoping I'd never have to see his smug mug ever again.
You wound me, Mr. Arkride. Personally, I see great potential for a mutually beneficial relationship between you and me. So, might I explain our predicament while we wait for dinner to arrive? The truth is, I'd like you to visit Longport on my behalf.
Huh? I think I know this one. It's down south, right? That's right. Longport, sometimes referred to as the Dazzling City, is on the southern coast of Calvard. It's the second most populous city in the Republic and quite famous for its grand eastern quarter. And for being Heiyue's home turf.
You see, trouble has been brewing on our doorstep. And not the kind we can simply ask the police or guild to address, mind you. Nor can our organization commit fully to addressing it so suddenly. And with all that in mind, I think what we need is a spriggan's touch.
Hell no, this reeks of ace bullshit to me. Your nose is as sharp as ever, I see. Indeed, last month Armada set up a dummy company in Longport's new town. Ever since, people seemingly in their employ have been picking fights with us at every turn. The growing scale and severity of the conflicts means that we can no longer overlook their meddling. You mafias can take each other out for all I care. Come now, surely you understand the difference between us and the likes of Armada. We are the great equalizer of Calvard's underworld. Tish. I'm not too good at math. What do you mean? Unlike most criminal organizations, we at Heiyue understand the value of order. Yes, our activities are not always above board in a legal sense, but we have principles. To uphold those principles, we crafted a set of rules. For example, the trade of highly addictive drugs and human trafficking are strictly forbidden. We kindly ask that all our criminal groups follow our rules too. This is how the Republic's underworld has remained stable to this day. So all the other groups do what you say because you guys are the strongest. Meaning Heiyue plays as much a part in keeping order here in Calvard as the police or the guild. Precisely. I must say, Mr. Arkride, you've gathered some promising assistance. You're too kind. But now that the structure has fallen apart. Correct. As Armada's risen to power in the last few years, they've become more and more rebellious. Its members have committed no shortage of atrocities, yet they show no remorse. They are challenging our control, and now lesser criminal organizations have begun to follow suit. Thankfully, none pose a significant threat. Not yet, anyway. However, if in the future Armada manages to wrest control away from Heiyue, all bets would be off. The rules would be rewritten, if not simply thrown out entirely. I could go on, but you undoubtedly understand the potential consequences by now. So what are your honchos planning to do?
The elders want our offensive to be swift and sure. To that end, we must approach with caution. Armada is no longer the fledgling organization they once were. Our timing and avenue of attack will need to be chosen carefully. We cannot allow their taunting to bait us into rash action.
Figures.
That said, one of our associates is nothing but rash. He's a charismatic young man who's on track to join Heiyue one day. But I'll hold my tongue for now. We can discuss the rest once you've eaten and agreed to help.
Look, I get where you guys are coming from, but this sounds like a major pain in the ass. Again?
No?
Anyway, this is a lot to chew on, so how about we pick this back up tomorrow?
That won't do. I leave for Crossbell first thing tomorrow morning.
Is there even anything left to do in Crossbell?
I need your answer here and now.
I thought we were done with Crossbell.
That tortured look on your face has me optimistic about your reply. I should mention, though, you'll merely be on deck in case my other helper chooses to decline.
You're a real son of a bitch, you know that? Is the situation really that bad?
More or less.
I'm not sure what they're talking about anymore, but it doesn't sound like it's going well. Indeed, I'm not sure what Van will choose to do.
This appetizer features the finest Central Eastern dried fruits, sourced from Valis and prepared using a secret recipe. Please, help yourself to as much as you'd like.
Is this really dried fruit? Not like any I've ever had. Hang on, I ain't done with. Whoa, it's like an explosion of flavor in my mouth. It's so sweet and flavorful, yet fresh and juicy like it was just picked too.
This is an extremely rare delicacy that even we struggle to procure. Should you decide to help, I'll see to it that you receive a care package containing 16 varieties of dried fruit. That's on top of your monetary compensation, of course. Consider it a token of our appreciation. So, do we have a deal?
Oh no, the party split up for now, huh? Man, that asshole really knows how to jerk people around. Guess you don't want to get a fancy nickname like White Orchid Dragon for being a slouch. Well, that should do it. Dingo and Bermati will take care of everything while I'm away. It's an early start tomorrow, and we're gonna be out for 2 or 3 days after that. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to hit the town for a bit before turning in. And it's gonna be like one of the longer sequences, isn't it? It's been crazy having to corral 2 employees while on the job. Could go catch a movie. Haven't gone by myself in a hot minute. Though something smells a bit off in the sea tonight, and it ain't old popcorn. Nighttime activities. Occasionally you'll be able to walk around Edith at night as banned. Some locations are not available at night, but there are hidden quests to be found and connection events to enjoy. After completing all the required events, finish up for the night by selecting finished nighttime activities at a desk in the office. Really explore the capital at night. There are hidden quests and connection events to find throughout. Okay. Do I get to... I can still access their equipment. Okay, that's good. Even if they're not in the party, they're grayed out, huh? I recognize that bike.
Sorry to bother you while you're out, but still, I'm glad I caught you.
I only know one woman that looks and sounds like that. Good to see you, Hermes.
Evening, Arkride. Don't think I've seen you since I took on that little delivery job earlier.
Guess so. Thanks for that. You were a big help. I don't think I asked you to come pick up anything tonight, though. I can't be going seeing all this young, so what's up? Your Shady base had something he wanted to give you. Said it was thanks for taking care of some wanted monster, and that he was throwing in a little something extra, like you asked. Here you go, all yours. Shade. An arts driver? Nice, that'll come in handy. Hell, I'm surprised he took me seriously, not that I'm complaining. I don't know what the deal is between the two of you, but it's probably a sign that he trusts you enough to rely on you. Anyway, my job here is done. Thanks for getting it to me. I appreciate you doing that on a night like this. All in a day's work. Actually, there's something else I wanted to tell you since you're here, Arkride. I just started a new special delivery service I'm offering only to my most loyal customers. If you need food, meds, weapons, whatever, just ask and I'll run out and grab it for you. Sweet deal, right? Yeah, that's real convenient. Of course, nothing's free. I still expect a commission for my trouble. It can only be stuff that's available here in Edith. But if that works for you, just hit me up whenever you need something and I'll get it straight to you as soon as humanly possible. So in other words, it'll be more expensive than going to the actual shop. Got any questions? No, all's clear. Expect me to take advantage of it in the future. Looking forward to it. Well, I don't want to keep my next customer waiting, so I'll get going. Good luck. Good night. would have been convenient earlier for getting the special shoes for Fairy, so she could have more speed off the bat. Okay, select order delivery from your office desk to take advantage of Hermes' delivery services. She charges a fee, but it's a unique way to purchase equipment and items from stores in the capital.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Okay, D+.
I'll be taking that.
Present. Mirage type. Rusalka. Reduce delay after S-craft. Increase damage to stunned enemies. Oh, hi, welcome to my room. Yo, you haven't been here since I helped you carry your stuff in. Looks like you've settled in nicely. Yeah, thanks to everyone helping me buy my groceries. And the guys at Montmartre were really kind. They let me borrow a bunch of their old furniture and stuff. Wow, ain't that nice. Just let me know if there's anything I can get you if you need help with whatever. Thank you so much. I still get a little homesick every now and then, but I'm having so much fun here. I'll have so much to tell everyone when I get back home. I want to really knock their socks off. Z. Gonna catch a cold sleeping there, you know? I'm not sleeping. Mommy's gonna read to me tonight. Wen tuck herself out. Paulette's right there, so she'll keep an eye on her. Roman, I think you've had quite enough. You should go home and get some rest, okay? Let me get you some water. I'm fine, let me drink a little more, hick. Whoa, I ain't no drunk, burp. What, you going out? Doesn't look like you're hitting the bathhouse. Just come back quickly. Damn delinquents running around doing as they please. Easy there, it won't be long, trust me. Leafy hot pot added. Okay. Victor's really come into his own across the street here. Wish he wouldn't run that big mouth of his so much, but I like how he's kept true to himself. It all tastes the same as it did decades ago. Used to be a little brat like you, actually, but he's grown up now that he's got a good family. Usually Carol's home by now. I guess she went straight to the Riverside for Jess's concert. She never misses a show. Talk about passionate, right? I hope Jess catches on to her eventually, for her sake. He can be a bit, well, oblivious to that kind of stuff. Maybe I should give him a little nudge. Wingman for Carol, perhaps, eh? That's gonna be super awkward. Jess and I go all the way back to school. We even shared a dorm room. So I've come to learn how dense he is. My sister's advances just bounce right off that thick skull of his. Maybe I should give him a hint or two, but, well, maybe not. Oh dear, I forgot to buy my medication. Hard time is taking me to task, I'm afraid. I found it difficult falling asleep too. Perhaps I should start taking some sleeping pills. I could stand to take some vitamins as well. Is what a queer would say. I much rather stick to protein. I've gotten into weightlifting recently, and old age can't stop me. Well, no, but your back can. Oh, I'll be fine, but thanks anyway. So Harry was up to his old pranking games again, huh? Then after pulling one over you, he flew the coop on his bike. The kid's got no shame. I know, right? I wasn't about to take that lying down, so I threw a bucket at him, and it landed clean on his head. But get this, he still got away, even though he couldn't see where he was going. Like, how? I'm not even sure who the victim is anymore. In all seriousness, though, thanks for keeping him company. You're the whole reason Harry doesn't feel lonely. Oh, don't mention it, sir. You can always count on me to keep an eye on him and Mark. He's been playing all day. That's good to hear. Old Town's always had these peppy, colorful characters, and my boy's no exception. I'm deeply grateful to Sheena as well. She really has her stuff together. She's almost like a second mom to Harry at this point. Harry hasn't had a mom since he was really little. And Mr. Hawker always has work, so it's hard for them both. I guess compared to that, I have it easy, so I shouldn't complain about having to look after him. And they both look so happy when they're asleep. What makes boys so carefree? Snorga, take this. How'd you like that, Z? Z, Harry, let me play too. Oh, what you up to, little guy? Stares Kelly. Turns tail. And he's gone. Oh, he's running off toward the, not my business. Oh, Fire, about my idea for a Sunday school session. Oh yes, I do recall you mentioning that. I admire your passion, Miria. I'd be happy to implement that class the week after next. Really? You would? Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Fire. I'm sure you'll do just swimmingly. I will. I might be missing something. Oh, if I had... Well, my idea was I want you to be the guest teacher for that class. I mean, the children adore you. Surely they'll appreciate a class from you, right? Now I understand. That said, I'm not sure how my popularity will translate to teaching ability. But then, what is life without new experiences? I'll consider this a challenge of sorts. Sign me up. Sister Miria is also with a truly kind heart. She does sometimes get ahead of herself or misinterpret a question, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Terror is human. I feel pressure to perform in kind myself. I should find ways to improve.
Well...
Oh, I'm just over the moon. I can't thank Father Nikolai enough. Normally he's reading and playing with the children. I don't know much about his teaching talents though. So I can't wait to see what kind of class he'll put on. Right, time to close up shop. I gotta take inventory and then put everything away. So what does that boy get up to? Night after night, he's out doing Adios knows what. Oh, don't mind me. If you find something you like, let me know. Cool, thanks. If I recall, her kid's 18-ish. Probably best for me to keep my nose out of that. Oh, actually, we got a letter from Dad the other day. He says that he's about ready to come home, but I don't know. I'll believe him when I see him. He opened up the shop himself, didn't he? I don't think I've ever actually met the guy. Yeah, he's always out on some trip somewhere, so it's not often you see him around. And then my sister. So the two of them just do whatever they want, and there's no talking them out of it. The old man should be fine out there. It's just really frustrating when he stops sending letters. Where's he's gallivanted off to now? I wish he'd keep in touch instead of just dropping off the radar all the time. We had too many customers today. I'm out of social points, but they all gave me some really good fun jobs. Somebody brought in this wristwatch that got run over by a car. I pretty much had to rebuild it from scratch. I love machines with all the really precise bits, heh. Smiling up a storm there. You're kind of cute when you're tinkering with stuff. What? Don't stare at me like that. I can't help it. You know how I get when I start tinkering with stuff. I said stop staring, you jerk. God, why can't I be just be invisible? Curtis, how are your studies going? Only 3 questions, huh? That won't do. Come exam time, you need to figure out how to improve your pace. I know. Be quiet. And could you stop peeking in every hour? It's really annoying. I mean, it throws me off. I'm just trying to make sure you don't get distracted. I'll bring you a snack if it helps, so keep at it, understood? Jeez, Mom's really been a pain in the ass lately. Ouch. Do you understand me? I expect full marks in your practice test. Full. This will make or break your future, young man. If nothing else, think of your mother. Would she shut up? She's even worse than she usually is. It's driving me up the wall. I'm surprised they haven't divorced yet. Things are getting pretty bad here. Seriously, some of the NPCs have pretty depressing stories. Will they ever catch their break? Oh, bless it, that's it for me. When Anya gets so good at Mahjong, she racked up a Sun Baimon like nobody's business. I think we taught her how to play. We've raised a monster. Our poor wallets. Wow, total shell lacking across the entire table. Is there a Mahjong minigame? I miss the days when Anya was still green. We just had her around the pillow table back then. We used to give her candy for coming up to play. Now we can't stop her. She just soaks up math and numbers like a sponge. We don't stand a chance against her. Oh, back again? Didn't you have a long soak this morning already? Something must really be on your mind, huh? I feel for you. I'll lend you a near whenever. Just let me know, okay? Alright, thanks, but who are you? The manager of the snack bar? My stuff's over your head. Ooh, shut down. I mean it, though. Okay, I know a lot about grown-up problems. It's paperwork, isn't it? I bet it's paperwork. Tish, wish you weren't right about that. Oh, your face is panicking, heh. Make sure to stay on top of all that paperwork now. Paulette's gonna be mad if you miss rent. Hey, no, kid knows too much, damn. I just wrapped up the checkbook and all the old regulars are behaving themselves, so I got time to work for the sales slips. They're changing the taxes around this year, so I gotta make sure I do them right. Man, this stuff's gotta be freaking you out, huh? Heh. I go to the bath to de-stress, you know?
The concert hall's probably open by now.
Did you hear?
Hey dude, we're putting on a free show tonight. The popular songwriter Jess is going to be treating us to some of his heartwarming, wrenching tunes. How about enjoying them with a drink? Jess has really been making waves at the concert hall. He's even about to make his major label debut. He'll be a big deal soon enough. Better see him before he gets his big break.
Hey there, what'll it be? See ya!
I don't know why, but just his music always gets me choked up. All the emotions come through clear as day in, as clear as day in his voice. Maybe there's a secret to it. I wonder if Selma will enjoy his music. I think she might at least connect with the themes behind it. Phew, made it in time. Cut it real close. What with my shift running late? At least it looks like Jess is having fun up there. He's been feeling a little down lately, so it's a relief seeing that he's doing well today.
You look great.
This one hits me deep.
Dingo, what are you doing here? Good to see you, man. Darling, long day, yeah? I just finished work a bit ago and was taking time to check my messages. I'll be sure to send you any info I dig up around Edith straight away while you're gone. Appreciate you cutting to the chase. This is all mud I'm dealing with, after all. They're on Hayway turf. If Hayway's guys can handle it on their own until Sal gets back, things should be fine. The white orchid dragon's been popping up a lot as of late. I wouldn't rest on my laurels on this one, Van. If Sal's the one asking, things are bound to get ugly. Shush, can a man hope for an easy job every now and then? The Liu family should be trustworthy to a certain degree. But don't let your guard down. You'll be taking your new assistant into the Hayway snake pit after all. Though if you get in a bind, you know who you can turn to. I'm sure he hasn't lost his edge after all these years. Yeah, I was planning on reaching out to him anyway. I just hope he hasn't drunk himself into the gutter. Oh, I know who we're talking about. I met him myself a year or so back. You won't find him at the bottom of a ball for once. That cute little assistant of his got him behaving for once. And I ain't letting him live that down once I get to Langport. Might just be why I need to turn my losing streak around and let him have a taste of his own medicine. Like you're any different. Anya says you want a tighter leash too. He and Van are almost like peas in a pod, and neither of them would ever realize or admit it. Langport. What about it? Nothing. It's just all the Tyrell. It's just the Tyrell Times is planning on running a special feature on Langport in their culture section next month. Today's the first I've heard about it. Isn't that a funny coincidence? Funny, why? Longport's economy is booming these days, pretty on par with Edith's even. It makes sense there'd be interest in it. Maybe you're right. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but if worst comes to worst, then I'll have to rely on him. Huh? I hope you and your assistants have a safe trip. If you end up crossing paths with him, tell him I said hi. You leave Edith's going on to me, darling. I'll let you know if I catch one of anything juicy. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a souvenir. I never say no to some high-end liquor. Aren't you demanding? Aren't you demanding? Okay. I finished organizing the documents listing our parishioners and messages from the Grand Cathedral. All that's left is your seal and signature, Father. You're early as ever, Murakyra. I suppose I don't mind pausing my research for a moment. Are you certain your research cannot wait? Well, it's relatively urgent, I suppose. You should know, after all, since you originally... Yes, Father, I get it. Please just sign those documents as soon as you're able. Especially those missives from the Grand Cathedral. They'll be expecting a reply sent back as soon as possible. Father Mansur is such a wonderful man. He taught me so much. Whenever I assist him with his tasks, though, I can't tell if he's being overly discreet or just careless. Or maybe he's just overwhelmed from doing too much. You can always count on Murakyra when you need to. Having her assistance has been quite the blessing. My work here is of great importance, though not so much that I must rush to attend to it. Though I suppose now's as good a time as any to attend the documents Murakyra prepared for me. Downey and the others are busy for the day, trying to get their hands on a new car, so they won't be joining us today. Here's hoping they don't get carried away and end up in a big mess. I'm sure I'll be fine, though. I remember just how pumped I was when I got approved for a loan to buy this puppy. My literal ride or die to this day. I hope Downey can find himself something just as special today. Lots of no-shows today. Oh well, more for road for us. Tonight's a real beauty, but keep your eyes on the road, everyone. We're just about to take our cars out. Doing a little drag racing with friends. You up for it, Van? Don't got time for that sort of thing when you're fully grown, kid. But hey, have a good time. Don't go getting in any wrecks here. I sure ain't planning on it. Time to floor it. Downey's always keeping up with all the latest car models and whatnot. I should go see what he thinks. Off that bunch goes, driving without a care in the world. What a bunch of punks. They keep this up, someone's gonna get hurt. Worry about Cinephile, old man. Ha, don't make me laugh. Anything happens to her, she'll have it coming. A driver that can't take care of their own ass has no business behind the wheel. Harsh, but he's got a point.
Song of the month.
Scavenger reports again, huh? You sure put a lot of work in that nightbreaker of yours. You sure you ain't going overboard? You ain't got the deepest pockets in town, you know. Ugh, don't remind me, but she's still ain't on par with the old one. Yours temporary, but my devotion is eternal. Geez, fix up the car all you want. What you really need is a tune-up on that junker between your ears. I'm hungry. Taco me, Gordon. Tacos, tacos, and more tacos. My soul will leave my body if I don't get my daily dose of tacos. Huh, I can see you've been working hard today, eh? Ain't so sure what you're up to, but it must be a tough gig. You roll in here so late all the time. Let me whip you up something real quick. Yeah, you're an angel, Gordon.
Alrighty.
Eat it and get that life back in you, Loss. Can always count on you, Gordon. Hey, good to see you. Wish you'd gotten here a bit sooner, though. I'm about to close up shop. Proper restaurants have their dinner rush or just plain popular at night, but food stalls usually only see traffic during the day. If you want to put in an order here, better be quick next time, just like this last here. I've been practicing with her for 2 weeks now, and I'm not so sure Lulu is cut out to be an idol. Not for lack of talent, don't get me wrong, it's more of a genre issue. Here in the Republic, people listen to either classical or jazz. Chanson singers are pretty popular too. Idol pop doesn't even cut it as an afterthought. It's worse than that, and it's a real shame. I've been throwing everything into making it as an idol, but maybe it's time I face reality. My partner Natalie decided to become a chanson singer because she couldn't imagine any success coming from being an idol. That's why Cupid broke up. Maybe it's about time I throw in the towel. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, to be honest. I've known for a while it's time to call it a day and walk away from all of this. I didn't really see a reason to keep at it. But then Lula came along. She's got a great attitude and massive potential. I really should tell her to reconsider, though. Me having my dreams crushed is bad enough. We don't need 2 depressed washouts. That stubborn old man. Only I know the true potential behind his taco stand, but he won't listen to me. You're so close to perfection. Just push it a little harder. A change in seasonings and marinades could mean the world. Why will he not listen to me? You have the culinary world at your fingertips. You just have to seize the opportunity. Ugh, why is Shino's food so darn good? I want to hold off since I just lost a lot of weight, but I can't. I first came across Shino's food truck on Station Street, but I like it more when she's in Riverside. The scenery just adds to it all. I used to just drink at her place, venting all my troubles away. I can't believe it took me this long to find out her food banks so hard. Speaking of bangers, I heard Taco Stand's got some great offerings too. I kind of want to give them a try. If I can get past just how much the guy running it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, but I want to try out everything else in Riverside. Oh, Van, do you have a moment? I guess, what's up? One of my customers left us behind. Whoa, that bag's from Andalusia. Damn, what kind of rude customer just ups and leaves one of their masterpieces behind? I see your sweet tooth hasn't run out your mouth yet, Van. But back to business, this isn't your normal lost item. There's a story to it. I was honestly planning on contacting the guild or the police. But you strolled me at the perfect time. Will you mind if I request for you to handle this? This Andalusia bag has a story, huh? That's weird, but I trust you here. It must be real serious. Gotta admit, I'm curious, but should I get involved? Okay, gives me law and chaos, except... Sure, I'll take that job. That's a relief, thank you. So mind if I peek inside the bag? With the way you're talking about it, it can't be a cake. Of course, take a look. Van took out the contents of the bag. Gun. Oh man, there's a story here, alright. By the way, this thing was bagged up. I'm guessing it came from some smuggling route. Good question. Frankly, the owner seemed like your average everyman, suit and all. He didn't strike me as a shady character. My biggest impression of him was probably that he seemed worn down. He was definitely drowning in his worries. Drowning his worries with a gun in a bag. Yeah, this is... Where's going in pretty? Last thing I know is he got drunk and left us behind. That's as much as I know on my end. He left my truck just a bit ago, actually. He mentioned something about catching one last live performance, I think. If you're quick, you should be able to catch up to him. Alright, lads, that's a good enough lead to start at. I'll head out to the concert hall. I'll bring the goods with me, just in case. Naturally, I'll leave this customer in your hands then, man.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Topic, oh no. It's concerning that one of my customers would leave something like that behind. I'll leave it to you to get it back to them. Bring up topic.
Something.
Yeah, I think someone like that was here. But I told them that Just was playing tonight and the vibe was going to be chill. So the vibe was going to be chill. Got a feeling they were hoping for something a little heavier. They left without even buying a ticket. I see. You guys talk about anything else? Anything at all you can tell me will be a big help. Let's see. Oh right, I remember they were muttering as they walked out. Guess I'll head to the theater then. I got a feeling they're playing something I'll like to see. To the theater then. Thanks a bunch, man. No worries. Please come by again. Only place you might catch a movie this late is Esprit Cinema in Tyrell. Better get a move on before the trail goes cold. Wait, what? Alrighty. Cold?
Taking off now.
Hey detective, good to see you. Off to patrol the shopping district. You never catch a break, do you? Yeah, I feel like I'm always swamped with work. Being a detective isn't as easy as it sounds. But at least these patrols give me chances to run into hot babes like you, so it's not all bad.
Bitter taste of golden blood.
Is he hitting on us? Ew. Oh, this guy's a walking, talking department scandal in the making. Huh, what's wrong? Why'd you two get all quiet? Okay, I may be single again, but that just means I'm a free man. Now time to start meeting some new people. Huh, did they just frown at me? No, I must be imagining things. I hear this guy's got a new girlfriend every month or so. Definitely something wrong with him. I always thought this guy was a gross playboy. Now that I've talked to him, it turns out he is a gross playboy. Shocking. Oh, so we're curious. Now there's a film with some meat on its bones. It's more or less a thriller, but they did an excellent job depicting the duality of human beings. It certainly wasn't perfect, but I'll gladly take it over the cheap fluff that's being churned out. People tend to look down on part-time jobs, but you can actually learn a ton from them, in my opinion. I hope my brother considers it one of these days. He doesn't have to become a part-time pro like his big sister or anything. His perspective on things could just use a little tweaking, that's all. He's going through puberty, so I can sympathize. Nothing like having a smoke while reading some comics after a long day at work. I never buy business magazines because they make me think about work. I read to unwind. Alright, it's time for me to head home. Wait, what? It's already that late? Oh, I always lose track of time when I get invested in a good comic magazine. Good evening. We still have a little time before our last call, so please feel free to take a seat and relax. I try to stay open late so that those customers who need a place to unwind after work or school can come here should they please. Now that the weather is starting to turn cold, I'm looking forward to serving my customers warm, soothing cups of coffee.
Val, get the brilliantly...
When it comes to criminals who have been making a splash around Edith lately, the first one that comes to mind has got to be Grimcat. She targets evil corporations and corrupt officials, and she's daring too. She sends a calling card to all her targets. The most interesting part, they say she's not even in it for the money. She's just out to expose wrongdoing and save people who are in trouble. Another thing about Grimcat, she had a so-called declaration published inside a tabloid at one point. We can't know for sure if it was written by the real deal, but maybe she's nothing more than attention-seeking. Always possible, I guess. For someone who's supposed to be a well-intended thief, Grimcat can be on the showy side, but that's all part of her charm. According to my book, she also stirred up trouble during 2 other periods, about 24 or 25 years ago, as well as about around half a century ago. The Offer theorizes that maybe it's a title that's been passed down, but that sounds kind of ridiculous. It's not like we live in some comic book. Shen, why did you have to finish your work so soon? I thought you were gonna be late, so I brought you some food to surprise you. What a waste. Hey, that stings a little. I worked really hard to get out early so we could sit down and have dinner together, you know? Not that I don't appreciate what you did. Thanks, San. Wanna grab something else on the way back? Look, I've been so busy pitching in with the other sections of the paper. The demand for stories about ethnic tensions and Calvard is through the roof. Yeah, that's enough of that. Come on, Chen. Let's eat somewhere and go home. Why do people make my brother write for other sections of the newspaper so much? He's supposed to be in charge of the book section, but he says they have him writing about racial tensions and stuff for the news desk too. Even the economy section bugs him for work. I feel so bad for him. Maybe it's because he looks like a guy who's too polite to say no to anyone.
Bitter taste of golden blood.
I really would have preferred to be done with my work by now. Unfortunately, the other editors like to think literature section guys like me have all the time in the world, so they hoist their crap on me. The news section's especially bad. I end up hearing about things I really would rather not know about. It seems I have some time to kill until my dinner with the senator. Now, what to do in the meantime? I get along well enough with the Patriot League's senators, but compared to the previous administration, they're much more tight-lipped. They won't utter a word about matters pertaining to the presidential office. There's a dense air of secrecy surrounding all that. The Tyrell Times is a media organization with a lot of history behind it. It's probably the most trusted name in news within the Republic. Lately, we've been partnering with other entities to get our work on radio, online news broadcasts, and outdoor screens. In case you didn't know, the Tyrell Times has been in business for over a century. We supported the Democratic Revolution when that took place. In fact, Editor-in-Chief Sullivan's own grandfather is said to have been charged with reporting on Sheena Dirk himself. Isn't that amazing? Well, look at you. I'm sure a good-looking guy like yourself could use some equally attractive company. Hear me out. I can take you somewhere with a lot of gorgeous girls. They'd absolutely love to have you. You in pal? Oh, you must be a Barker. Sorry, I ain't in the mood for anything like that. Go try your luck on someone else. Wow, cool as a cucumber, even when he's shooting me down. The girls go crazy over you. Well, when you are in the mood, come talk to me, my man. I can set you up with our VIP package. There aren't supposed to be any adult businesses around here, but I guess that doesn't mean there can't be some operating under the radar. If there's one thing our girls have got, it's amazing hips. They know how to twist and move them just right, and the sounds that they make with those silky, smooth voices of theirs. You've got to experience it for yourself, my man, and I'm not just saying that to get you in the door, I mean it.
A new movie!
Tyrell's one of the more hip and modern parts of the city, so naturally people who visit want their sweets to look aesthetic. When it comes to what I sell, people say my gelato looks great in camera. As long as people come to see the charm in well-made sweets, I don't care what brings them in. Take all the pics you want. Okay, now check our inventory. If I'm sorting out this, I may be able to get this done ahead of schedule. So why in the world did she need to get a job? Maybe Ren might know something about this. Looks like someone who goes to Aramis. Why is he working at this bookstore? I'm curious, but not enough to ask. I'll just leave him be. She wouldn't go and get out and get a job unless it was for a good reason. I'm going to have to talk to Ren about this when I get back. My dad's company is being featured in the magazine again. It's such a heavy magazine too. He looks completely different from the way he really acts at home. It's insane. Not saying there's anything wrong with acting more like a businessman when you're in entertainment. I just wish he didn't push his views onto me. I come from a long line of merchants. Supposedly this place used to be a trading company a long time ago. My grandparents converted it into a bookstore after they saw the number of book lovers in Edith. And, well, here I am, still selling books. If you've ever wondered what we do with the other floors of this building, floors 2 through 4 constitute our enormous storehouse. Thanks to the wonders of orbital computers, we can manage an enormous inventory, which means even more books for our customers. My ancestors were all talented business people in their own right, and I for one intend to maintain that legacy. I'll do whatever it takes to stay one step ahead, whether that's managing our inventory with computers or collaborating with offers. I want the store at the head of the pack. Hey, Cowhan, you know that customer that booked the entire restaurant earlier? Yes, what about it? It kind of bothers me that I never got to do any serving that entire time. Did I do something wrong? Was I rude somehow? No, you're fine. Well, it sure seems like something was going on. It's bothering the heck out of me. The fact that he was serving upper management could only mean one thing. He must be one of them. That would explain why he always looks on guard. Cowhan, hey Cowhan, are you listening? I'll take your order whenever you're ready. Welcome back, Mr. Arkride. What brings you here of all places? Haven't you had dinner by now? Don't ask questions you already know the answer to, lady. Oh, did Sal get you in the snippy mood? Poor thing. When you asked me to order that dried fruit, I was wondering what you needed it for, and now I have my answer. I'm not one to take sides on these things. Sal and I come from different families, but I know this much about him. He can be a very persuasive man. From what I've heard, it's customary for the 8 elders who run Hayway to come from each of the different families. If I had to guess, Mal's probably at the same level in the organization as Sal, but she doesn't serve the same role as him. Look, it's not like I care to know the inner workings of these people, but I'd be eaten alive in my dealings with them if I didn't. I'm not one to take sides. After all, Sal and I come from different families, but I do know he can be a very persuasive man. Here, Longport is quite the rowdy city these days. You sure you don't need a little insurance going to a place like that? I'm fine. Oh, this is already a pain in the ass, and we haven't even started. I'm sure he only gave you such a challenging job because he knew you could handle it. Oh, you may also be interested to know that we have a pair of intriguing guests on the 2nd floor. Hopefully they enjoy their time with us. We always aim to please. It's time to announce the results. Junior Bracer Great Arnold from the Republic of Calvard. Congratulations, you passed the test. We hereby recognize you as being qualified to serve as a senior bracer. Thank you. Man, am I relieved. I was worried that what was going to happen at the end there. Gaha, you shouldn't have. It's tradition for the instructor to wrap things up with a good hard punch for the examinee. You sure took it like a champ, I'll give you that. You've got some growing to do still, so keep working at it, got it? Right, I won't let you down, Lahad. That's the spirit. Keep up that attitude and you'll turn out to be a fine bracer one day. Eat up, great. Today's on me. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it, but there's one thing that's bothering me a little. This is a Hayway restaurant, isn't it? Is it really such a good idea for people like us to be here out in the open? What are you talking about? You're still worried about that. Don't you realize they already vetted us as soon as we walked through the door? Besides, who's to say we didn't also come here to do a little espionage and see what the other guys are up to, What? You've got to be kidding me. I had no idea that's what you had in mind. You play a lot dirtier than I thought. Don't worry, those guys won't harm a thing. This is all pretty educational in its own way. I think I'm ready to turn the heat up and go somewhere a little hotter now. In order to become a senior bracer, you have to get recommendations from every branch. I finally got my first one. I have a long road ahead of me before I get the rest, though. Haha. So as long as I keep at it, I know I'll become a senior bracer one day. Just have to stay energized and keep on trucking. You ever taken in a late night show here by any chance? The theater likes to put on deeper movies that you won't find during the day. It attracts a different crowd. You should try it sometime. And if you do, make sure to take some popcorn with you. That's always goes best with movies, no matter what time of day you see them, day or night. Oh crap, I've seen 3 movies tonight and it's almost curfew back at the dorm. But I can't help myself. Salvatore Godi's movies are all just so perfect. I never get tired of watching them. And Nike Marceau's performance is so eerie, yet captivating and sober curious. Screw it, I've got nothing to do tomorrow. I'll come back to the theater tomorrow morning and hang out for as long as I can. Can never go wrong with a nighttime trip to the movies. What have you got playing tonight? Sober Curious starring Nike Marceau. Oh yeah, I think that woman's got a lot of history with a certain gambler I know. They're also playing This Side of Heaven. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Which one should I check out? Or should I just forget about it and move on? You watch films at Esprit Cinema in the Tyrell District. Select your film of choice at night and watch it with a friend to spark your connection with them. When you select a film during the day, you can choose up to 2 people to see it with. This also betters your connection with them. Good evening. Thinking of taking in a movie tonight? You should. You should be surprised at just how varied they can be these days. At night, we mainly show movies that cater to more dedicated cinephiles, as well as reruns of famous films. Some are rare, mature, and require an age restriction. Those are often shown during our nighttime screenings. All customer characteristics.
Let me ask you something.
Oh yes, remember him. He was here earlier. Unfortunately, he's gone now. The movie he wanted to see was no longer playing today, so he left. He appeared rather dejected. Gotcha, this guy's a hard one to track down. Anything else you can tell me about him? Certainly, before he left, I remember him saying something like, "This always happens to me." I also heard him mutter something that sounded like somewhat concerning. Oh yeah? What did he say? I believe he mentioned feeling frustrated about losing something he'd gone to great lengths to attain. And that he'd be better off putting an end to everything as soon as possible so he could finally be at ease. Yeah, that definitely qualifies as concerning. Thanks for filling me in. That just about confirms my suspicions. All the more reason to hurry up and find him. Only question is, how exactly does he plan to put an end to the Sphinx? I guess there's always that. Those Sphinx should be running at this hour. I'd say chances are good that that's what he's gonna try for. Most likely he headed straight underground after leaving the theater. Better make a beeline for it. Good evening. You might be interested in hearing that we show different movies here during the day and night. My top recommendation would be Sober Curious, which film received a nomination at the Farbad Film Festival. This Side of Heaven has also found a large audience despite a small budget. People love its intricate portrayal of a medical intern's struggles. Okay, is this going to be an important choice? Enter... Is this going to end the entire day? I hope not. Next train should be here any minute. Something up, buddy? That sure was a heavy sigh. Might be a bit if you're waiting for the train. Sure you want to stand that long? Hey, you can talk to me. I already know your plan anyways. You're gonna jump in front of the train and put yourself out of your misery, right? Who are you? Just some guy who was asked by a stall owner in Riverside to deliver something. You forgot your cake bag there. Oh, so that's where I left it. I planned to use that to end it all after enjoying a few drinks and some music. But by its end, I got so drunk I forgot all about it. Lucky for you, I'm here to give it back. Before I do, though, I'm curious. What made you want to resort to that to begin with? I suppose you're gonna try to change my mind, huh? No, I'm not planning to do button to your business. Just want to know is all. Almost feels like you're treating this like some kind of entertainment. Sorry, don't take it the wrong way. You've got a lot more life experience than me, so I was thinking something like this would be useful to know. Phew, yeah, sure. Sorry, but I can't imagine anything I can say that will be of any use to you. You can find stories like mine around every corner. I lost my job, all because my new superior at work really had it in for me. Any idea why? I couldn't tell you why he hated me so much, just that he did. I started getting blamed for anything and everything, didn't matter whether it was my fault or not. In the end, even my own workers lost faith in me. I worked so hard to build up my place in the company, to get my coworkers' trust. I had everything up through my retirement worked out. Decades of hard work and planning, all gone in a flash. Life lost all meaning afterwards. I guess I had to have hit pretty hard. That's putting it lightly. My job was basically all I had. I'm still single and I don't have any hobbies or skills. I can't help but wonder where I went wrong. Did I do something to piss off Adios? I know I told him I wouldn't butt in. But the client trusted me with him. That means I've got to at least try to change his mind. Looks like I might have a bit of room to do this, that luckily. So the question is, should I try to convince him the old-fashioned way, or give him the cold shoulder and see how he reacts to that? One of those will hopefully work. How should I go about this? The top choice is almost always law, isn't it? Pretend. Let's try giving him the cold shoulder. If this doesn't work, I'll reload. You got an idea how much material it costs if you jump? It ain't cheap, I can tell you that much. Succeed or fail, the train company's not going to be happy about it. So, I'll be dead, so it won't affect me. Maybe, or maybe you'll live, and you'll just get a life stay in a hospital bed instead. Wouldn't be the first. In that case, you'd get the 1-2 combo of medical bills and damages owed. Sounds like a living hell to me. Oh, okay, so I should find some way to kill myself besides jumping in front of a train. In that case, just hurry up and give me back my gun. Nobody will care if I kill myself with that, right? Sure, that's fine. Just be aware that you can still screw up and miss that way. Hurts like a bitch, or so I've heard. I did not need to know that. I figured you were trying to stop me, not give me useless trivia. If not, do you mind handing over my gun instead and letting me take the easy way out? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Suicide ain't the easy way out you thought it was. You're starting to realize that, too. I can tell everything I've been saying's got you scared shitless. Keep talking. It won't change the fact that I don't have any other options left. Sure you do. Just go right on back to the stall you were at for another drink or 50. That sounds like a hell of a lot easier than what you're trying to do here. Anyway, I suppose I'll get out of your hair. Whatever you decide to do ain't my business. Gods above, I don't even know why I took losing my job this badly to begin with. When it happened, I just randomly decided it'd be easier to die than to go through it all. All I wanted was to run away from a terrible situation, not to actually die. So yeah, no way am I doing it now. Maybe you're right about there being an easier way out of this. Heh, that's the spirit. I never would have guessed leaving that bag behind would save my life. I guess it did. While I'm still thinking about it, here you go. Van handed the man his bag. I went through so much trouble to get this thing, but I can't even imagine using it now. Unless you want to become a bracer. I think you said the stall owner was the one who asked you to find me. The least I can do is pay you on her behalf. It was more than worth getting the chance to talk to you. Works for me. I don't care who does it as long as I get paid. I'll let her know you settled the bill. I appreciate it. Thanks. Well, I'd best head on home for today. I've done enough drinking for one night, and it'd be better to cool my head and do some thinking. You're a lifesaver, young man. Literally, I'll never forget the debt I owe you. Next train arrived soon after, and Van made sure the man safely boarded it. Afterward, he finished up the job by calling Shino with the details of what happened.
That takes care of that.
Will we get follow-up on this guy?
Reward deposited.
Everything went up. Okay, that leaves just a movie.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Welcome, can you get a ticket for something? What's the playing right now? Okay.
We have merchandise.
I'm gonna reload to view the other movie afterwards. Tickets for Sober Curious. It'll be 200 mirror for one. Purchase. Let's grab a seat. Lily is an actress whose career has spanned 2 decades. Despite her grueling schedule and the ceaseless pressure that comes with the job, she finds great meaning in her work. She derives satisfaction from the process of transferring into another person, into someone who isn't her. And that feeling pushes her further and further into her career. She is utterly consumed by it, and inebriated by it. And that inebriation gives rise to something new. One day Lily began to hear a voice inside her head, a voice from another version of herself. And this is but one of many conversations between the two.
You have got to be kidding me. They passed me over for her? Who does that little minx think she is? She gets roles left and right, and yet her acting is garbage. Why do you spend so much time obsessing over younger actresses? And did you really have to sleep with that producer? Isn't that going a little overboard? This is a dog-eat-dog industry. One night with that cretin is nothing if it gets me some work. This is getting us nowhere. I'm so tired of all this. I just want to get away. I'll go back to the old me and... Okay, then answer me this. Which of us is the old you? Whenever that question is posed, their arguments end on the spot. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is real and who's the thrall?
Of all the people I could have run to here, it had to be you. Can't say I'm all that surprised to see you. This definitely strikes me as your kind of flick. You're not wrong. After all the reviews I got, I had to check it out for myself. They all talked about how Nike Marceau's portrayal of insanity made an unusual movie, which got my attention. I also heard stories of that woman from our friend in Langport from time to time too. That gave me another reason to see it. Our friend in Langport, huh? He must mean... Oh yeah, I forgot those two go back a long way. That's interesting. Truth be told, I found the direction to be a little obtuse. Definitely the kind of movie that's tailor-made for a particular kind of audience. Fair enough. I'd say the core of the movie was the dialogue between the two lilies that her warped mind gives rise to. Their back-and-forth projects a certain sense of dissonance that makes it difficult to pin down who Lily even really is as a person. The movie weaves truth and fiction together and is an exploration of what people become when they can no longer tell the two of them apart. At least that's what it's about in my opinion. Damn, look at you, getting all intellectual on me. Not good enough being Edith's most handsome guy in town, huh? Gotta be the smartest too now. What can I say? It's a movie that made me think. We should get together for some drinks when both of us have some time to brief. I want to talk shop about movies more with you. Van's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van gone with the rest of the evening. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for the movie. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the
Man,
entrance.
they're still doing bonding events even now, huh? No way do I have time to catch another movie. Come on! Just drink more coffee tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I will reload, but I have to watch the movie again at some point just to get the brochure properly. But of course I'll skip the movie part and just go straight to the talking to the person afterwards part.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, this side of heaven. Tickets for this side of heaven. That'll be 200 for one. Purchase. Let's grab a seat. And of course it means that you won't be able to max out everyone's points. That kind of sucks. Always mutually exclusive. Sean, a doctor in training, works at a general hospital in Anchorville. After a major traffic accident occurs on the autobahn that connects Anchorville to Edith, the hospital is full of scores of injured patients. Strapped for resources, the hospital staff make the hard decision to assign priority to certain patients. To Sean, this idea is revolting. The very notion of prioritizing one life over another makes him sick to his stomach. Then after scanning the priority list, he reaches a boiling point, culminating in a head-to-head confrontation with Supervisor Dr. Brown.
What the hell is this? Why was that girl they just brought in pushed to the back of the list? With the flick of a pen, you decided her fate. Do you get a kick out of holding people's lives in the palm of your hand?
Pull yourself together. You aren't a bright-eyed student anymore. The probability of us saving that girl is slim to none. Triage exists so we can save as many lives as possible. Open your eyes to reality.
Screw reality! At least give me an emergency medical tent I can use. I'll save that girl. Even if I have to do it myself.
A few minutes prior, during the movie, someone was jotting down notes. Just where did my notes go? Oh no! Hey, looking for this? Oh yes, thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate it. These notes are so important to me. I would have hated to lose them. You were writing a ton of stuff down while that movie was playing. Were you jotting down the plot for the future reference? Or not so much the plot as how the actors performed. Watching them gave me a lot of really good food for thought. Especially when it came to Sean, the main character. The way he looked so powerless as he argued with his supervisor. You could see so many emotions running through him at once. It was incredible. Absolutely. Masterclass in acting right there. You've got a pretty sophisticated taste for a high schooler. That movie's pretty subdued, all things considered. You in the drama club at Aramis or something? Yeah, something like that. I'm actually studying to try and become an actress after I graduate. Nice, good for you. I'm sure it ain't easy, but with passion like that, you just might make it. Oh, thank you. I hope so. Anyway, I have to get going now. See you later. Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. No, it couldn't be. Could it? Hey, it looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Okay. Yes, please. Thanks again for your help. It's a relief knowing my customers are safe and sound. I'll have to make sure he's well taken care of next time I see him around. You look like you could use a drink yourself, Van. How about a cocktail before heading home? Oh, I was hoping I could get free stuff, like with the other guy. Oh well. Okay, Cinephile duty. They did not give me an extra free time point. Van decided to stop by Esprit Cinema to check the showtime for the movies currently playing there. In particular, he was interested in Golden Blood Director's Cut, as well as a handful of our new releases. While there, he also bought some caramel popcorn as a scrumptious reward for himself before leaving. I don't think there's a Golden Blood brochure, is there? Heard he added some scenes to the director's cut that made it turn into an age-restricted film. Should be pretty fun seeing if they're worth the hype. You again. Just where are you playing this time? How come you're prowling the streets so nonchalantly, huh? Come on now, since when did it become illegal to go out for a walk? I appreciate you working late, detective, but can't you leave a law-abiding citizen like me alone? Ain't good to harass without probable cause. Law-abiding? You've got to be... You've always got to come back just ready to go, don't you, Spriggan? As for you, Nate, stay out of this guy's way. Don't go stirring things up without good reason, understand? Yes, sir. Make no mistake, Arkride, the police are watching you, remember that. The next time something happens, you'll be... Look out, rubber! Out of the way, losers! Gah! A rubber, here! Well, good thing you guys are out on patrol right now, huh? Better hurry up and catch him. Excuse me, are you just going to stand there and do nothing? You're strong, you should be helping us. Sorry, but I don't work for free. Besides, I'm not exactly in the business of catching bad guys. That's your job, cop. Now what are you waiting for? Time's wasting. You've got some nerve, Spriggan. I have a mind. Forget him, let's go. Just throw your coin at him, seriously. Ow. Are you alright, ma'am? Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm guessing it was that robber who pushed you over, yeah? Think you can walk? Yes, I think so. My foot hurts a little, but I can do it. You're so kind. I really appreciate it. Ow. You should rest on that bench over there. I'll go ring up the cops so they can take care of you. If I had to guess, the robber took that winding underground escape route to get away. Guys like him can't resist going through there. There are multiple exits out of that place and ways to get to them. At this time of day, the best one for a criminal to use would be... I think I managed to lose them. Just my luck that the cops just happened to be there. But what's done is... Gah! Whoa, you sure went flying. You okay there, bud? Ow. Damn it, who the hell are you? The hell was that all about? Whoops, sorry man, you look so easy to trip up, I couldn't help myself. Anyway, stay quiet, any minute now. Inspector, over here, there. Damn cops. Good work, officers. Pan, why are you here? You took him down, didn't you? Not at all, let's just call it dumb luck. Glad you could apprehend the culprit, officers. Damn it all. Work smarter, not harder, huh? And so we brought the case of the Brothers Music shop peeps to an end. That's another one for the books. Not? Is this a joke? What's with you? How do you even get ahead of us? And if you were going to help, why didn't you do it from the start? Because you wouldn't owe me if I just up and offered my help. Here's a tip, buddy. You really gotta learn Edith's backstreets if you want to make it as a cop here. Grr. We were also able to assist the old lady thanks to some good-hearted citizens' tip. Her family's on the way to pick her up, so she should be fine from here on. Oh, don't know what you're talking about, but good for you. Well then, officers don't want to stand in the way of all your peacekeeping, so I'll leave you be. God damn it, what's he even trying to get at? I suppose that's just how a spriggan does things. Not to say that he's earned my trust just with this, though, of course. Huh? Nothing, let's get back to the station. The robber was escorted to the police station. Once things calmed down, Van returned to his nightly patrol.
Don't think for a second we're square now. Got it?
Okay. New connection stage, understanding of style. This guy's got Gibbs defense. Maybe I should commit it to him instead. Just to make Van a better tank? I don't know. Or should I just live life on the edge? Van decided to pay a visit to a cafe in Tyrell District and took a break on his terrace. So sometimes a pit stop at a cafe is just what the doctor ordered. I sure need it after such a crazy afternoon. Looks like there aren't many customers here right now. Perfect, let's sit at that empty table over there. Hey, I recognize that voice. Are you okay? Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. Alright then, ready to start our interview? Yes, right when you are. Oh, I guess she's talking to some magazine tonight. First off, I wanted to discuss the whole incident that you resolved in Anchorville the other day. You did a fantastic job of apprehending the culprits as negotiations were taking place. Your work was instrumental in defusing the whole crisis. Thank you, but it wasn't just me who pulled it off. I was with a whole team of people. I'd argue they were the ones who really made it possible. Being promoted to A rank has really driven the point home to me. When we all come together and support one another, we can achieve far more than we could by ourselves. That was true in Anchorville as well. Interesting. Clearly you're a woman who values the fundamentals in life and work. Now about your family. Obviously they run one of the biggest sweets manufacturers in Zemuria. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me tonight. Our readers are going to love learning about all the fascinating things you get up to in your spare time. It was my pleasure. I don't think I had anything all that insightful to offer, but if your readers will enjoy it, I'm happy to talk. Also, I have to say, you look absolutely radiant as always. I know I've asked you before, but would you be willing to publish a photo book with our company? I think you should really consider it. I'm really sorry, but as a rule, I always turn down offers like that. It's nothing personal. That's a shame. I'm sure it would be a smash hit. The people can't get enough of you, you know? Anyway, I'll let you go now. I've taken up enough of your time as it is. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sigh. Here's your vanilla cocoa. Oh, I didn't order anything like that. You didn't, but the customer sitting at the next table did. He asked me to give you one. What's the big idea behind this? There's no big idea. I just know you like vanilla cocoa, that's all. How old do you think I am? Hey, if you don't want it, I'll gladly take it. Your call. I didn't say I wouldn't have it. You're not wrong. I do still enjoy this. It's a soothing flavor. Renee always makes fun of me for it and says I'm still a little kid whenever we go out for drinks. I'd be more shocked if he didn't. Still, you're pretty much a poster girl for a guild these days, aren't you? How many magazine interviews have you done this season? I've lost track. It's no big deal. I knew that promoting the guild's mission was going to be part of the job when I accepted the promotion to A rank. For something that's not such a big deal, you sure look exhausted carrying it out. You might be able to play cool around the other people, but you can't fool me, Elaine. As often as these sorts of things come up for you, deep down I know they don't come easy. I appreciate it if you didn't speak like you understand where I'm coming from, Van. Not after you've been gone for all these years. You're right, that was out of line. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. I wasn't asking you to. You should be more worried about yourself first and foremost. You're always brushing up at the very edge of the law of your work. You're a smart and capable man, Van. You could be doing so many other. I'm fine with my life as a spriggan. It's what suits me best in a lot of ways. If you say so. Those young women who work with you, their names are Agnes and Fairy, right? At least keep those two out of harm's way, alright? I will, I promise. If shit ever really hits the fan, I'll be the one who sticks his neck out and takes care of it one way or the other. Talk like that is another thing I wish you would knock off. Well, I'm going to take off now. Thanks for the drink. I feel a lot better after that. Much more refreshed. No problem. Have a good night. Guess it's gonna take a lot more than that to mend things with her. Big surprise there. Oh well, if it helped her relax and feel better after the interview, that's what counts. Money well spent. Man, I got so busy talking I let it get cold. Money's not so well spent there. After taking a sip of his cold coffee, Van got back to patrolling Edith.
Thanks. Just don't get carried away about it, alright?
And that's pretty much all I can do for tonight, huh? Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Through Daybreak. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.